Hey folks, TNT Neo here. Well, this is going to be part 3 on my conversion. Converting my counter steer D3, Sakura D3 over to a rear wheel drive D3. So let's go through everything I've done to it and to get this car to slide and to get the rear wheel drive to work like it needed to work. All right. First, I got new arms. So I'm not using A arms now, which this was the old A arm with the old C hub in it. Now I'm using what they call high steering Y arms. So let's set this over to the side. I'm using my phone here to record. So now we're using high steering Y arms. You notice there's no C hub up in here because now the C hub, what this do is isolate the C hub. Isolate the C hub so you can get more steering angle in here, so all this is cleared out. I ordered these from Bonsai Hobby, which they are made by Active Hobby Products in Japan. But I ordered them from Bonsai Hobby. They was like $36. Paid $11 for shipping and got it here in 4 days. Also, I had to get this ball cup here. So got these from, I could have got them from Bonsai, but I've been dealing with my man over in California, TQ Racing, I think it is. So I've been getting parts and stuff from him. I got some aluminum shots coming in from also. But this is the part number for the ball cup. The ball cup, they call them ball ends, but I call them ball cups because they actually cup the ball, so the ball length. All right, so I had to get that also. Then I had to take a ball link to screw up inside the knuckle. All right, this is the original steering knuckle from my D3. Well, the original is plastic, and this is the original I have from my for my D3. So other folks is not using this type; they're using a different one. But you know, I'm modding, so it really don't matter. That's what I like to do: mod, take stuff, and make it work. So another part I had to use to get high steering is it's made by Dubro. It's a control arms, T-style control arms. So basically, they came two to a pack. And what I did, if you see right there, what I did, this little guy right up in here, what I did was cut it to make it where it's long enough to give me a extension from here to here. So that was the original end. So now the new end is here. So basically had to do that. That gold screw you see right there is basically screwed down to hold this one down so it won't spin on this one. So I had to do that. And like I said, that's this guy right here. Got this from a local hobby shop. Large scale T-style control horns. All right. Another thing I had to do, you see got some traxxas ends here. Traxxas ends, which is this deal right here. That's for the traxxas ends. And some threaded rod. And I came in, I said, look, I went into Hobby Town. I said, look, I'm having the trouble because without the C-hub, the wheel actually tilts and wants to fall over because there's nothing holding it in up. So I saw online where people was doing all types of mods, running stuff from here to here, running stuff from here to here, and all types of stuff. So I went in the hobby shop and I told, look, I need something to make this from falling over. And my boy Justin said, okay, we got the perfect thing to do. So we got control rod ends. So basically, he come up with this idea to run it here and then to tack it on there and put a ball link end in it. All right, so what it did, we actually screwed it to the frame. So we actually screwed that joker to the frame, and it works good. Also, another it's a multi-purpose thing. It's keeping the wheel from flopping over, but you also can control caster from here. All right, and that's another plus. So you control caster, how much caster, positive caster, negative caster that you want in it. And I'm running negative caster in it right now. So, I'm still learning about this stuff. All right. Another thing I had to do, if you see right in there, the original arm, if I can find it, the original arm on the steering column was this guy right here. So basically I obsolete that guy and put in to the same traxxas parts right here, to the same traxxas parts, and put threaded rod, cut the threaded rod and everything, and put it on this. This right here controls Ackerman. Basically, that controls Ackerman. So say and I learned this from my boy Justin and Blue Star for you. And he got a video up on let you know what Ackerman actually do. So basically, I'm gonna show you if your wheel comes in here. Let me get a good angle. If your wheel comes in here and it touches the spring, basically you take this right here and adjust it to come out where it won't touch the spring. So you getting that good angle, but it might be touching spring. So you adjust that and bring it out. And I think that's where mine is stopping at right now. So that's my travel, so it won't touch the spring. So that just Ackerman. That gives me, I got positive Ackerman in it. I had 0 Ackerman in it, and it was still it was too far away. So 0 Ackerman gave me like that much turn, and I wanted more, so I added positive, and I got that much into it. So that's what I had to do to get that to work. All right, over to the right side. I had to make a longer push rod for the servo. So use the same threaded rod. This is out of 2 sticks of threaded rod. This was part of the threaded rod. This was part of the Ackerman deal, was part of the threaded rod, and the push rod was part of the threaded rod. So I made use of this threaded rod. So I had to make the rod longer here so I can get the right amount of throw in that. So I say it's getting a pretty wicked angle. You notice in here also from TQ Racing, I got let's see, get it up real good. I got brake disc, rotor disc. Let's see. Let me see this thing down. To get it focused. I got rotor disc sitting up in there, and they're functional. So see, they are functional. Pretty nice. I'm really liking it. I make it look realistic. So then the last thing I had to do was, I actually had to come in here and cut away more of the block. So I basically cut all that away from the block. Cut all that away. I mean, I had to cut, if I could get this thing to focus, right? All right, there you go. I had to cut a lot of here. I had to cut all that out of the way, which you might as well go ahead and mod it right. So I had to cut all that out just so I can get this up in here to make a good turn. All right. Next thing I had to do, I was getting so much lock that it was actually coming in and locking up. And if you notice, I got this idea from Blue Star for you also. You notice I put a ball in, two ball ends, a threaded ball end and a non-threaded ball end, and put it in there so it acts as a stop. So it goes up in there. I don't know if I can see that real well. See, can I get this thing to focus? And see how it acts as a stop. Let's see, can you see it from here? Okay, right there. So that's better. So you can actually see it. It works as a stop because it will go in. Let's see, can I make it go over it? It'll go in just like that without it, and it will actually get locked like sideways, and I couldn't get it to unlock, which, you know, I don't need that much steering angle. I mean, there's some people got that much steering angle, but I don't need that much steering angle. It's a lot of steering angle. So I'm getting about 80 degrees of steering angle like Blue Star for you is getting. And, you know, that I like that. It works. It does fine. And plus it look wicked sitting up under the body like that. All right. So basically that's what I had to do to get this car to slide, rear drive, and get it to do right. I mean, it was a lot. I had it right. I had it one way, and y'all seen the video of it sliding on the carpet at Hobbytown, and it did good. But I wanted more steering angle so I can really tighten that joker up. And I mean, that's a lot of steering angle. It's almost sitting a full 90 degrees. So I'm getting like 80, 82 degrees maybe. So it's sitting like it's getting some real crazy angle. There's the other stop right there. So, you know, I'm using 55 weight oil up front with a Sakura hard spring. Well, not Sakura hard spring. I forget what this is. I think it's a TC4 hard spring. And in the rear, I'm using 30 weight oil with Sakura soft spring. I have weights back here, and here I'm running 14 tooth pinion here, 14 tooth pinion there, and a 22 tooth pinion to a 30 tooth pinion. So I might try a 38 back there. I don't know, but it's working fine, so I might not do that. All right, but also there's one more. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the video and get right back on it and show you something else very special I done. I am quite proud of. All right, I'm back. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have in my last video, I have a little guy sitting up in there. It's actually from another car. And people was taking them out because the motors was getting hot. So basically what I done was took this little guy and put him in my body. And basically all I did was basically hot glued him in here. All right, but the coolest thing, and I just done it, is I took a servo I had and I hot glued it in place. I glued it to the little loose screw that keeps the head in place, and I hot glued the screw to the servo head. And then from there, once it dried, I went and hot glued the servo in also. Let's see, kind of zoom in on this joker. So I hot glued the servo in also. So basically I got it where he'll turn, and got him where he'll turn whenever I give a servo command. But the thing is, he's backwards. So because it's the way I had to put the servo, is the way I had to put the servo in to mount it inside there. and it was quite aggravating to do, but it was okay. I figured it out. So his head turns backwards than what it's supposed to turn. So, I don't know if y'all can see in there. Let's turn them around. My boy Kevin painted this body. He painted this body also. This is hand painted. Inside here, this hand painted. That's hand painted. There's hand paint decal behind it, and he got regular decal stuck on it. But if you see here, I got the servo moving on him. So I pretty much like that. So every time I give a turn, his head turns. All right, that's just want to show you everything I've done to get this car to steer and to slide rear wheel drive. As I always say, God is good all the time. TNT out.